top story we are following here on India Today is coming in from the state of Karnataka. And it seems like this is not an incident, it's a movie script that is playing in front of our eyes. A top cop's daughter turned out to be a smuggler, someone who was earning close to 12 to 13 lakh rupees for per trip that she was making to Dubai. According to the exclusive information which has been accessed by India Today, Ranya Roy Rao visited Dubai 30 times in the last year and 4 times in the last 15 days. Her frequent trips to Dubai was the reason why the Directorate of the DRI, in fact, got the spotlight on her, because they used to see that she used to wear the same jacket and she used to be escorted out of the Bengaluru airport by policemen. Sources also say she used to earn close to 13 lakh rupees per trip and has already brought back several kilos of gold. She used to wear the same jacket for every trip and then used to make sure that she avoids the security at the airport. After her arrest, the office made sure that they go to her house. They have so far recovered close to 3 crore rupees in cash, and this is something which they found in her house. 17 crore rupees, that's the total seizure. Gold bars worth 3 crore rupees were also found in her house. Her father and Karnataka DGP Ramachandran Rao, however, has claimed that she was not staying with him and he was not aware of what she was doing. My colleague Sagai Raj is now joining me on the story. Sagai, this is a big shocking case coming to the fore, but one of the things which we will now have to see, and that's something that the investigators are also looking at, the people who used to escort her out, because they were the ones who knew what she was doing.
It is subject to investigation. Probably they might not be knowing that what she was doing, because if you notice, when you're visiting or when you're stepping out of airport, you will see that whenever the senior officers or senior officers' children, due to security reasons, there are police personnel who are escorting them for out of airport, because there might be some kind of security threat against them, whether it is politician, VIP, or any kind of senior officers. And likewise, even she was getting that kind of provision when she was being escorted out of airport. As one of the constables said that, yes, she's a daughter of DGP and you should not try to do frisking with her. However, the DRI had gone ahead and done a frisking, and now he is also subject to investigation. Probably the investigation will reveal who are the people behind this, whether only a constable or whether there is a network or a nexus between the entire system. Only once the investigation concluded, we'll get to know the entire picture of it.
Sagai, please stay on with me. We'll now break it down for you viewers. We will tell you what exactly happened and how was Ranya actually arrested, because she was on the radar. The DRI had got tip-off that she was the one who was smuggling it. She had taped gold to her waist and to her thighs. So that was the modus operandi, and this was not the first time that she did it. She had concealed the gold within her clothes. So this was the modus operandi that she was following. Modified jackets, wrist belts were used to smuggle gold. So her pockets had, the jacket had been modified in a way that through which she could carry gold. And she had visited Dubai 30 times in 2024 and 4 times in the last 15 days. So this frequent travel was also something that the agencies were closely looking at. Had smuggled several kilos of gold after each Dubai visit. So from Dubai to India, this is exactly what she was doing. Sources say Rania used to get close to 1 lakh rupees per kg of smuggled gold. So this was what she was doing on every trip. Sources also said she used to earn close to 12 to 13 lakh rupees per trip for the smuggling of gold that she was doing. So this seems like this was the modus operandi. Now, how she got arrested? That's the big question. She used to travel to Dubai, and in the last 15 days, she traveled to Dubai 4 times with her husband. So that is something that was flagged off. She had concealed gold bars within her clothes and she used to wear the same jacket. So when the CCTV footages were seen, that's something that the agencies could spot. Wore significant of the gold on her body, in the jackets and on the wrist as well as on the thighs. Smuggled hidden gold within her jacket. The jacket was modified so that she could carry gold. Used her influence to bypass security. Now this was one of the big things that she was doing. Evaded the strict checks by officials at the airport because she used to be escorted out of the Bengaluru airport. So this is how she was arrested. Allegedly used local police to secure an escort. On an average, close to 2 policemen used to be with her and her husband when she used to land, and then they used to make sure that she goes. Officials suspected her movement, launched a targeted operation against her. The moment she landed, the police then made sure that they call her, and then she was frisked. Ranya Rao arrested by the DRI officials at the Bengaluru airport. So this is the airport through which she used to travel from India to Dubai and from Dubai back to India. Gold worth 12 crore rupees has been recovered from her house so far. Not just gold, even cash. Overall seizure amount from what we understand is close to 17 crore rupees. My colleague Sagai is still with me on the story. Sagai, the seizures have taken place. Close to 17 crore rupees have so far been recovered. From what we also understand, the father is saying that she did not stay with him and he has no idea what she was up to.
She was recently married and she had moved to her in-laws place. And what the DGP for home, Mr. Rao says that he was not living with her. And in fact, it's with him. In fact, she is the stepdaughter of Mr. Rao. So they have distanced themselves from this particular controversy. But yesterday, Home Minister has said that they will continue the investigation if the DRA requires any kind of assistance from Bengaluru and from Karnataka when it comes to this particular investigation. They will extend their support and they will also seek a report on the same if there are any kind of nexus between Ranya Rao and others in this particular case.
Thank you, Sagai. So the big question everyone at the moment is asking what exactly happened. Why did she get into this smuggling? The father obviously is now saying that he is not aware of what his daughter was up to. So that's the big question that everyone at the moment is asking. A targeted search was being done and a targeted operation was being done, because of which she was caught the moment she landed at the Bengaluru airport. So that is something which happened in this case. We are breaking it down for you exactly what has happened in this case. The father very clearly saying that he was not aware of what the daughter was up to. Got married to Jatin just 3 months ago at the Taj West End. So this is what the father is now saying. Rania moved to a lavish flat and this in Bengaluru. So this was her lifestyle. Constable helped Rania bypass the security check. So the constable also now is being questioned about why he was being asked to escort her outside. Confronted by officials, tried to stop the search. So this is what the police constable who was escorting her outside the airport tried to do. Top officials said Rania was the daughter of the DGP Ramachandran Rao. The father, however, has distanced himself and said that the daughter did not stay with him. The DRI officials proceeded with the search. The smuggling attempt was exposed because there was gold in the jacket and on her wrists along with her thighs. Links to politicians, businessmen and cops' families are being probed. A full-blown investigation is now taking place in this case. The father, however, is now saying that he is not aware what the daughter was up to, but a full-blown investigation is taking place. Her house has been searched. Her husband, relatives, politicians, businessmen, all of them are now being probed. The government is also saying that this is something they need to get to the bottom of.